Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com, and today we're going to take a look at the ThunderCats ReAction Figures Wave 1 from Super7. I would like to thank Super7 for providing these for review. As I'm sure most of you are aware, the reaction line is 3 3/4, and the figures are based as if they were offered in the 1970s. Rather than the 1980s, which, as we all know, is when ThunderCats came out. So the first wave, as you can see, includes Lion-O, Mumm Ra, Panthro, Slithe, Jackalman, and Cheetara. These figures are available now, and links to buy are on ToyHypeUSA.com. Just look for the written portion and photo gallery of this review. So as you can see, all the figures are look really good. I love the packaging for them. Cheetara, very nice packaging. You see her in an action pose, the ThunderCats logo there. And on the back of each figure is a good action shot of each one. You see all 6 of them. Let me move this a little closer for you. That looks really good. And there's a closer look of Cheetara in packaging. And Jackalman. There's a good action shot of him. I love the retro-inspired artwork. They really did a nice job on it. I'm actually a little sad I have to open these because these look so good in package. And for each one, the back of the card is the same thing. And Slithe, the leader of the mutants. Really good action shot there, holding the axe. Of course, Panthro. Very nice artwork there. They really did a nice job with them. Mumm Ra. Loving that artwork. Just look at it. There's a lot to love there. I think they really did a nice job. And of course, Lion-O. Just look at that. He has the sword, the glove. Great pose. And again, it's the same for the rest of the figures. So what I'm going to do now is open these up, and we're going to take a closer look at them. So stay tuned, and here we go. Hey everyone. So as you can see, I've taken the figures out of packaging. And again, these are 3 3/4 inch reaction figures. 5 points of articulation. Slithe actually has 6 points, as his tail in the back can swivel, which was definitely a nice surprise. All the figures here, they keep their iconic cartoon colors. These are bright colors, excellent deco. There's no bleeding whatsoever. Everything is crisp, everything is clean. I really like how that came out. You can especially see that in Panthro's spikes over there. It's really painted to perfection, I'm going to call it, including the logo on his belt there. Let me just show you guys the back. So I think they really nailed it as far as paint applications on these figures go. You also see that in Cheetara, her black spots all over her hair, her shoulder. I think they really did a good job on it. The orange, or light brown around her eyes there. They really did a good job. The ThunderCats logo on her chest there. You can see that the paint applications really came out nice. The straps on her back, everything about it looks really good. Lion-O. You can definitely see where the head sculpt is a little bit stylized. But as far as paint goes, very, very nice. Everything from the belt, the 2 shades of blue, no bleeding there, as you can see. No bleeding on the boots. And of course, Mumm Ra. I really like how he came out. The red circle on his chest there, that's been done very well. The bandages. This is his transformed version. And I would assume that the mummified version will come with Wave 2, but that will remain to be seen. And his cape here is actually attached around his shoulders. It can't be removed. I think they put the cape on and then the arms right into the socket in the factory. So unless you find a way to take the arms physically off, which, you know, you could break it, I don't recommend doing that. There's no way to remove the cape. But you can see all that great sculpt there. And you can see it from the back as well, right there. Excellent sculpt, paint applications on them. And Jackalman, of course. Just look at that. Really good shade of yellow bleeding in with the orange. Nice crisp lines there. That color variation follows through the sculpt. The strap around his waist, the shoulder guard here, that's light gray. They really did a nice job on it. You can see that the legs are a little bit bent there, as opposed to standing straight like the rest of the figures from the Wave. And you see the loin cloth, which is actually has a little bit of a sculpt to it, but little texture there. And you can see the nice crisp lines painted and everything. And in my opinion, I think Slithe is the best figure of the Wave. Just look at him, the leader of the mutants. They really did a good job with them. Loving the head sculpt. They really, really nailed it. The necklace, everything. The spikes along his back and top of his head. The dark green spots over his light green skin. The gold deco. That is part of his, I guess you can call it harness or shoulder straps. And around his belt there. There's also a dark gray band around his arms and a gauntlet there. And again, the tail can swivel, so that's 6 points of articulation for Slithe. And now I'm going to show you guys their accessories. Okay, so here's a look at their accessories. Panthro comes with his nunchucks, which have a string attached, and it's the red and blue handle. Cheetara comes with her staff. Lion-O comes with a long sword and a short sword, and as well as his glove. Mumm Ra comes with a dagger and his sword. Jackalman comes with a club, and Slithe comes with an axe. So here's a closer look, all the accessories. And you see Lion-O's sword with the logo on there, the smaller sword with the Eye of Thundera, and here's a look at the glove, which plugs right into his hand here. It's very easy to get that out and off. There's a look at him holding the small sword there. You have Mumm Ra. He has his little dagger here. And the sword, Jackalman's club with a spike at the end of it, and Slithe's axe. And here's a look at the ThunderCats holding their accessories. Let's start with Slithe. You see the axe. You can actually hold on to it in either hand sculpt there. So look at the other side. And Jackalman's club. And there's a look there. Mumm Ra's sword and dagger. They really did a nice job sculpting and painting these as well. Lion-O holding his long sword, and the glove fits right over his hand, as I just showed you. Cheetara's staff. And Panthro's nunchucks with the string that's tied through it to connect the both of them. Okay, so wrapping up this review, I want to show you guys a comparison with Lion-O and He-Man and Mumm Ra with Skeletor that you see in front of you, all in the reaction line. Skeletor and He-Man were released a few years ago from Super7. The Motu line is now done with Super7, but right now you can still get ThunderCats Wave 1, which are available now. As you can see, these lines work well together, and they're all in the reaction style. These look great together, good coloring, deco, everything you would want. Definitely recommend picking up ThunderCats Wave 1, and if you haven't already, I would go back and also pick up some Motu, if you can still find some of the early ones out there, as well as later waves. But I would like to thank Super7 again for providing ThunderCats for review. Greatly appreciated. And years ago, they also sent us ThunderCats Wave 1 and some other waves. So these figures were also sent for review years ago. This is Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. We would appreciate that. Please follow us on social media. Links below on YouTube, if below the video, and on the upper right hand side of the website under follow us. We would appreciate that. Thank you so much again, and stay tuned for more coverage.